Good morning. Lunch is kicking off early today. Kind of hoping we were going to be dead. I don't feel like being here. I'm at my delivery, so I will be right back. Welcome to my Saturday morning. Driving the hubby's car today, so it's definitely a lot quieter. Oh dang, I didn't realize you guys have to look right through the crack of the windshield. Oh. At least his seatbelt alarm isn't as annoying, not as loud. Just go off every couple of minutes though. It's the horizon line. The sun is hitting it really cool looking though. Yeah, this is kind of, as far as pretty goes, off to the side of Branson a bit. It's starting to get a little warmer. Oh. It's 72 according to the thermostat. I hope it doesn't get much above 80, which would be amazing because this would be like the September I remember as a kid. Okay, fine. I guess I'll put the stupid seatbelt on. Oh yeah? For a pizza place or like Uber Eats? I get kind of wary of, oh cool, I get wary of decent weather usually in early or mid-September because I just know I've been fooled more than once in the last 8 or 10 years that it's usually not permanent. down here in the Midwest, I'm still expecting an Indian summer, as they call it, or used to call it, where the first week of October or so might be warmer than the norm. I'd like to say that I'd like to say that I hope we have some good snow here this year, but being right along this jet stream the way we are, we get snow, but then they don't treat the hills in this town, and it'll sometimes get just warm enough that it just kind of half-ass melts, and then southern Missouri is nothing but an ice skating rink. It's really dangerous. It needs to either be so cold that the snow stays snow, or just warm enough that it melts everything. You would think by now they'd have enough salt trucks to treat all the residential roads. I mean, I know they don't care, but even roads like this, if there was, I mean, they treat these, which is good. I can get up them, but that's true. But if we get too much snow on my hill, although my little Fiat did pretty good last year with what ice was on my hill, but when there's like 4 or 5 inches of snow, it's almost impossible to drive up. Maybe when I had the Chevy, the Grand Vitara a few years ago, maybe I was just still too afraid of the hill. If I had the money, I'm half debating, I told my husband this, I'm half debating on getting tires, winter tires with studs in them, and just put them on when it's really bad. Like, take them to the mechanics, have him put them on, run on them for a few weeks or however long the snow or ice sticks around, and then put my all-weathers back on if there's like 2 months without any snow. I don't know. I'm gonna go get this next order. The thing I like about hubby's car is that it has 4 doors. I should probably get gas. This one's not going very far, and there's no other orders on the screen. So this live may be cut short. And it sucks that I can't go live in store. I mean, I probably could if Brandy didn't notice. She's supposed to be the cool manager too, and she all yelled at me last time I tried. Besides the fact that I forgot my phone doesn't charge well in this car, so if I left it running, it would die quickly. But yeah, with the weather changing, our guy is definitely ready to come out and fix our porch or redo our porch. I made steaks on the grill last night for my birthday dinner, and it made me kind of excited to finally, once he gets that deck done, he says he can get it done in a couple of days, and we'll have a big 10 by 10 nice, ooh, look at that car, nice fresh new wood. Oh, thank you. And then I already bought some fancy schmancy, like $36 a gallon deck paint that I used on the step in the back, which I did part of a vlog on ages ago. So hopefully it'll protect the wood. And then I get to go do some window shopping because I can't afford it for a little I'm gonna go window shopping for a little like cafe table or some sort of outdoor something, maybe just outdoor chairs, I don't know, because we bought a fire pit from Menards a couple years ago when all their stuff went on clearance. It's been sitting in my shed doing nothing for 2 years because we had started to build that cement patio, which we never finished. While I was out there on it yesterday grilling, though, I told my husband, we have 6 bags of cement in my old car sitting in the driveway because we thought that we were going to be all DIY and do this patio in one day, and we were over it by the time we did like 8 of those little cement mold things that look like cobblestone. Right. I mean, it was easy, don't get me wrong, but our ground is so uneven, and I'm such a freaking perfectionist that if it was a little bit not level, I wasn't happy with it, and blah blah blah. Now I don't really care. I just like to get the other 8 or 10 down and then maybe put some of that locking sand or that sand that turns into cement when you get it wet in between the cracks so the weeds will stop growing. But my point to all that was, before this dude comes out to do the deck, I have to get the waist-high weeds gone where he's going to be. I think most of them are dead. I just need to get out there with the weed eater. Jason even bought me a cute little $50 battery weed eater last year, so I wouldn't have to be tethered to the extension cord, and so I could use it down at the end of the driveway. I always think that these little tools are going to make my life easier and I'll be more excited to do stuff, but it's been like 3 years I've been working on my project at the end of the driveway. It's either too hot or it's only my only day off of the week, so I don't care and I don't want to do it, which is the other reason I don't have hardly videos up on my channel now except for these lives, because I have a reaction or two that I've done. And I used to love editing. I used to love editing, photo editing, video editing. And I mean, I don't make hardly any money on YouTube. I have $17, you know. They won't send me any money until I get to 100. So it's not like it's a job or anything. We've been kind of waiting for the guy to do the deck because we didn't want him to have to do it while it was 95 degrees outside either. It's also the perfect time though for me to get that project more underway at the end of the driveway. love when people are nice and friendly. Oh. If it weren't for the fact that there's a fucking car behind me. How the hell am I supposed to do this on this little tiny road? Wow. See that antenna in the upper left-hand corner? That's what I need at my place to get over-the-air TV. We didn't have YouTube TV. Anywho, what the hell was I saying? I don't know anymore. But yeah, I finally bought a little spade and a little pointy shovel because the little retaining wall things I'm putting at the bottom of the driveway, they're not staying the way I want them, and I'm just propping them up with some rocks because the ground's uneven. I need to actually get in there and chop out some flat areas to put them. The only plus, I'm changing the conversation again because that's the way my brain works. The only plus side to getting a lot of snow in my place is that if I don't feel like going to work, it is the perfect excuse for calling in. And now that I don't work at Walmart and I don't have to worry about the stupid point system. Oh, I know what I was saying. The only problem working for like Uber Eats and stuff is that since you have to fill out a 1099, they don't take out taxes for you. And I suck at having money that I need to keep for some reason. It's one of the reasons I'm glad I have my car paid off. So, I mean, plus where I live, if I lived in Kansas City again, or in Springfield maybe, I would consider doing Uber Eats or Instacart or whatever practically full time. I've actually debated on just working weekends at Pizza Hut during the summer because I make enough money in tips with tourist season, but my check isn't enough to cover my bills. I do well with the tourists. And part of the reason I switched to days, and this is going to sound really selfish, not only because of the fact that my shoulder hurts so bad, but I can't stand doing prep at night, especially at Pizza Hut. Domino's and Papa John's, we both did our prep during the mornings, which was kind of annoying, but you didn't have to carry big ass dough trays. I mean, I still have to do prep today, but it consists of, putting 6 pieces of chicken in a bag over and over again. See, I take that back. I love driving at night when it comes to, like, driving. Like when we go on vacation and stuff. And when I was at my mom's last year and I needed some money and I decided to do some Uber Eats for a couple hours at her place, I waited till she went to bed and I turned the app on at like 10 or 10:30. And I don't know if it's because it's Johnson County, because it's Kansas. But I loved delivering then. I don't feel unsafe there in her part of town. And plus, a lot of the deliveries started getting farther and farther south. It was like I delivered to 119th Street, so then it sent me to a McDonald's over off of 119th, which I had to take down to 135th. Next thing I knew, by the time I was done with a couple of hours of driving and had made $50, I was in Olathe. I was like past 150th Street. No, yeah, I couldn't. That would just seem dangerous too, for all intents and purposes. I don't think there's any more orders, but lunch rush is probably about to kick off soon, so I'll be back if anybody wants to keep me company again. I'm going to take the phone inside and try to get it a bit of a charge up. But I shall return That's true too. Anyway, see y'all after a bit.